4th try in this tournament, and the 27-year-old, one of the new stars in the Canadian 7's squad.
Well, I was discussing with somebody out there about the bounce-back ability of a rugby ball. I've never heard that term before, but the recipient on that occasion was Canada, with this young lady here.
And with the conversion, crucial try right on the stroke of half-time, and it's a lead to Canada of 14 points to 7. But there's a full 10 minutes to come of the second half, and what a final this is producing.
Only one try here. You just need to calm it down, but up the track, yeah? Keep doing in attack, Andy.
Lydia, you're changing for Leanne. Lydia, have a go with your opposite number straight up. Okay, so you got the gas on her.
Susie Appleby, who's the assistant coach for Barry Maddox.
Stay away from it, but if you end up in it, we've got to use the time. Use the time, you've got to stay on our feet, get your line right. Whilst we're still...
And here's John Tate with the Canadian squad.
Keep pressing. 2 minutes, 2 subs are coming on, alright? You just gotta fucking grind.
So 2 subs are coming on then. We know that in 2 minutes' time, and of course, well, the use of subs is absolutely vital. They only have 3, of course, in the women's game. It's been an exception for the men in this tournament because it's 3 tournaments in a row, which...
I thought we were safe with ladies in sport, but unfortunately the one man involved in the half-time huddle lets us down. Apologies once again for the foul language coming from the Canadian huddle there. They're in front 14-7 with 7 minutes to play. All the support here in studio behind the ladies in, what do we call it? Tequila Sunrise. All the best, England. Back to Dubai.
Died.
Especially if it went to extra time. Fitness was the extra dimension within the game, but of course if you're dealing with professional athletes, you have to have them in the heart.
So 10 minutes to go. This IRB Challenge Cup final, the first ever. And again, it's Canada who come away, and influential again is the work of the captain, Mandy Marchak, and the cut ball inside, and there's the support, and I think it's going to be a try for Jennifer Kish.
No.
Or was it, in the end, Kelly Russell who got it down? No, it's not given.
No try given, Jennifer Kish tackled.
And it
In the corner, Joanne Watmore got back there. Here's the offload. Let's watch here closely. In actual fact, superb tackle by Staniford. Look at this, dislodged the ball.
Oh, at that very point. My goodness me, Jennifer Kish.
Yeah, and just as Watmore came in as well, just to upset it. So, how crucial is that going to be at the end? Oh, there's something.
So, great cover by England, and a relief for them. Could have been a vital score, could be a vital save for England's point of view, obviously. Pressure here, though, behind their own goal line. Play on, but she didn't ground it, but then it's going to have to now, I think. It is a 5-metre scrummage. That's a big change of situation. The initiative is now totally with Canada because they have to put into the scrum 5 metres, and what, 7 times out of 10 you score from a 5-metre scrum in this position.
Yeah, very much so. Kelly Russell, Cheryl Phillips, Mandy Marchak up there up front. Here's the power, here's the pressure coming in from Canada.
And a tap penalty as well, away by Ghislaine Landry, and they've got the person outside is Gaila Moleshi. Moleshi tries to cut back inside, great defence from England, but a chance here for Cheryl Phillips, moves it on wide by Kelly Russell. They've got a clear overlap here into the hands of Landry, and right out to the far side, and the try is there, and it's scored by Mandy Marchak, the captain. That's a crucial score.
Marchak, well, she's a bit of a wrecking ball. She came back against the grain. The delivery of the pass wasn't quite good enough. That's why Marchak had to cut back in from the pass by Landry. It was behind on the left shoulder. You'll note there she had to stop and stoop. So she came back in against the grain, against Sarah Guest. Boom, boom. Big physical.
Well, great score by the captain, Mandy Marchak, who plays for Capilano in British Columbia, 27-year-old, just last week, and a lot of experience too. She was here in Dubai in the Rugby World Cup 7's 2 years ago. She's also played in the World 15-a-side Championship in 2005 in Edmonton. And that's a good lead. 12 points, but a full half of the normal time still to go. So 7 minutes, a lot can happen. 12 is not a guaranteed winning lead by any means. All pressure here, though. England have lost the ball, and this could be a crucial moment here now with Ashley Stacey. Stacey switches inside. Good defence from England as Landry looked for a certain try there, but they've held on too long, and it's a penalty, and it's a chance for Canada. So England under the cosh of it at the moment. It goes via Kelly Russell. Breakdown and the knock-on and the let-on for England there with that mistake. Cheryl Phillips, difficult pass to hold on to.
Cheryl Phillips out in the backs, as I mentioned earlier. Russell, Marchak, Jennifer Kish. There's Marchak just on the right, wearing number 4, number 1 there, Kelly Russell. And in the middle is Jennifer Kish. So England will be under a lot of pressure in this scrum.
So this Canadian side with plenty of experience, 5 of them in the last and only Women's Rugby World Cup 7's, which was here in Dubai. The next one, 2013, will be in Moscow, men's and women's. So you'll be seeing some of these players for sure when that comes around. In Russia, bit of a let-off here for England, a bit of a calming down moment in this excited environment here.
Still enough time for England to get back into this game, but you rather feel that not got quite enough pace to come from depth, and Canada just a little bit more composed, but England still got a chance. The clock is in their favour, still 5 minutes to go.
Sarah McKenna just calming things down. One of the young players, just 22 from the Wasp Club, who was in the under-20s just this same year. But now it's a penalty again, and Sarah McKenna looks a little bit amused by that decision, but it's okay to me. Sly Hart, who was born in Welland, grew up at schools in Harpenden, and this is Canada on the rampage again. This with Brittany Waters. England tackling in defence valiantly, keeping Canada from what could be the decisive try. They get another, but basically England have just been camped in their own 22, haven't they?
Yeah, territory has been very much in favour of the Canadians, and also ball possession as well.
It's been a wonderful season for Canada. One each tournament, every game in which they played, all the big women's tournaments so far. This, by far, the biggest though here. With a crowd, well, never been anything like it for women's 7's or 15's before. And of course, 7's is well becoming so popular in the women's game. It's all about handling and pace and fitness and terrific. Oh, it's a good break coming on here, and Staniford. Great breakaway by Staniford. Covering back is Moleshi. Now can England turn it round from this position? But the ball has come out into the hands of the Canadian Jennifer Kish, and they switch it well, and they've got players out wide here. This is Moleshi, and then out wide the good cover tackle comes in from England by Lydia Thompson on the tackle of Brittany Waters, came on as replacement.
Well, England just not quick enough to get the ball back into possession, and you rather feel with the clock running against them, they're going to have to score within the next 40 seconds or so to give themselves some sort of chance.
Sarah Guest, who puts in a tremendous amount of work as sweeper, as obviously all the scrum half position. And this now is Ashley Stacey. Ashley Stacey, oh, she gets the perfect bounce. And that could be the killer blow. Ashley Stacey, former captain of the Canadian 19s from Lethbridge in Alberta. Well, she's quick, isn't she? Ashley Stacey, some will know her as her former name before her marriage, Ashley Patzer. And the 24-year-old, one of the smaller players, just 5'2", but she's quick.
She's also a very skillful player, is she not? Wonderful skill.
Well, she has impressed. Kindest bouts, and that must be such a wonderful feeling. Almost a little smile there was. No one's going to catch her now, and I don't think England can catch Canada at all, as the North Americans lead 26 points to 7 and a minute and a half to go.
Well, the minute she got the ball, she knew the space wasn't behind. Sarah Guest was not sweeping and certainly didn't have the pace to match the flying machine.
Well, the confidence must be oozing now from the Canadian women. The restart kick by Mandy Marchak, British Columbia. New star in the firmament, and changes for England too. Just over a minute to play. Well, England will want to end up on a high note, but Canada have looked a class act throughout this tournament. Of these 8 nations, from China to Canada, from South Africa to England, and here is once again the impressive play of the watch, Michaela Staniford. Great cover though, really fit, and Jennifer Kish remarkably quick too. England